Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and today I want to show you how to use StazOn ink and rubber stamps to adorn a stamping blank and make an earring. So you can use this technique on all different types of surfaces, plastic, laminate, metal, whatever you like, but in this particular one I've got these nun design blanks and I'm going to make an earring using this technique. So you'll need some StazOn ink. And you'll notice when you open it up, it has a protective little cover. So you're going to keep that cover on as long as possible, just so the ink does not dry out. I've got a host of rubber stamps here. I have a bumblebee, I have a little flower, and I have a dragonfly. In the example here, I used the bumblebee. So in this example, I want to use a dragonfly. And what you're going to do is it's really very easy here. So you're just going to take your stamp, press it down into the stamp pad, and then have a piece of white paper where you can just test to see how your ink level is and just how much pressure you need to apply. I like to refill my ink every time just so that I know I have a good coating. And I'm just going to go ahead and place the stamp directly onto the metal blank. Try to just go down and pull up. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go like this. And then you're going to have a blurred stamp. So what you want is just down and up. Now this is fast drying ink. It dries in about 3 to 5 minutes and it's going to be permanent, so we're not going to need to seal it. Just going to do a random pattern of dragonflies. There we go. And then to clean off my stamp, what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go ahead and depress it onto the paper, and that'll get rid of the excess ink. When you're done with your stamping pad, make sure you go and you put the cover back on. But what I think I actually want to do is I want to add a little bit more detailing, so I'm going to take my flower stamp. There we go. And I'm going to put it along the edge. You can see it's quite dramatic against the gold here. There we go, and I'm actually happy with that. I don't feel like I really need to do much more. Now the beauty of this particular stamping blank is that it is identical on both sides. So if I had messed up the top side, I could just flip it over and go ahead and stamp on the other side. So I'm going to let that dry, and as that is drying, I want to complete the rest of my earring. So I've got this little bezel cup, and I've got a glass cabochon. These are great because you can take a pair of chain nose pliers, grip one of the loops, and bend it back. And then that becomes a little hook that you can connect a jump ring or an eye pin through. So to adhere the cabochon, I've got some E6000. Just going to place a little bit on the back. And just drop that into my cup and press into place. You'll see how quick and easy it is to make this earring. I also want to do a little bit of detail work where I'm going to bring that purple up top. So I've got myself here an eye pin. Going to slip a bicone onto it. I've got a pair of wire looping pliers. These are great because they allow you to really very easily make simple and wrapped wire loops without having to do multiple steps. So you just take it. There, I'm holding the wire between the rounded part and the concave part, and I'm just going to press. You see how that's making that nice loop shape for me. Just dragged it around. I'm going to take my flush cutters, snip off the excess wire, and then I know for this particular design I need my loops to be facing in opposite directions. I'm going to do that right now. You can do this just by twisting. So I'm holding one in place. I'm just going to twist the other one around. You could have made it that way to begin with as well. I tend to forget to do that. So if you're like me, you can just go ahead and twist it after the fact. As long as you don't twist it too much and monkey with it too much, you're not going to hurt the integrity of that wire. So now I'm going to slip my earring hook. So you open the base of an earring hook the same way you open a jump ring. Put that on there and close her back up. And you'll see I'm trying to not touch this until it's dry, but I think we're good to go. It's been a few minutes. It does dry really quickly. So I'm just going to open a jump ring, attach it to that little loop. Link it through. Close the jump ring. And now all we have to do is attach the other top part and we are done with this earring. You'll see how quick and easy this was, and you really can use this stamping technique on a wide variety of surfaces and for different applications in your jewelry designs. It's a fun way of adorning a more simple piece. There we go. We have a dragonfly earring. I'll put that next to the one with the bees and you can see the difference. But they were both super easy to do. And I'm gonna actually take my finger. This one's been drying for about 20 minutes now. It doesn't take that long, but I like to err on the side of caution. But I did not seal this with anything and it's not coming off. It will stay on there. So there you go. And that is how you use StazOn ink, rubber stamps, and findings and blanks to make a pair of earrings and to create unique jewelry.